Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So then Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. Junior Madden only allowed 3, so it will bring up
down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Goff. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good at 3rd down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Will McDonald on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 13-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This drive's going to continue to bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Goff will hold on to it. He will do it himself. He's in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Jets nothing.
the touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
A gain of 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field.
And he's in! Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive start. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute period. That's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
13 yards
The
on the play.
Lions called their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, Goff. Pitch is made by Wright. And he's going to have a down as he the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They're going to be set up. First and goal. He is down at the 6.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. To throw is Goff. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. Move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Jets 7.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. No return here. This is a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. Taylor. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now, Taylor. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That is not good. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And the offense will take over. The Jets offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right side and caught by Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Throwing, Taylor. That's going to be incomplete. Very good down. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They put Wilson in motion. Here's Taylor. This one caught by Mickey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is, they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Good hang time, fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Lions take over first
The
and
Lions
10
offense and the
at their own
wideout
13-yard
getting
line.
set to go once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this first and 10. Under pressure and down he goes. They got him. Michael Clemens in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to try to running back. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. It just turned out to be a better throw.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Goff throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 12.
Third and long. To throw is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Big and good with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Taylor looking to throw. He takes off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Jets.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately...
And that's out of the way. Lean McNeil getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to hold. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple. And sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That one broken up. And it's incomplete. This defensive secondary has been really in a free zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down. 4th quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 5. So it's a win here for the Lions. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.